Good morning all. Welcome to another webinar of Trading Empire. And so what we're going to be diving into is setups for the next coming week, right? So the first half, today's the 15th of April. So the first half of the month, we anticipated USD strength and we got it, right? And last week's analysis were all 100% except for gold. I think gold was the only one that went the other way, but we'll look into that. And then, yeah, this week we're expecting some retracements, right? So since we had a successful week last week, we're definitely expecting a successful week this week. So get ready for a good week. Um, so let me just start sharing my chart so we know what's happening. My screen. Okay, so we have some fundamentals this week. You can see there's USD today. This is, by the way, South African time, 2 GMT, so you can convert it into your time zone. We have some news, USD news Monday, and then there's a lot of USD news, as you can see. Tuesday, this is gonna be hectic. Fetcher speaks. Whenever this person speaks, there's high volatility. So I'm expecting some high movement volatility there. And you can see that most of it is USD news. I won't focus much on GBP CPI and the Euro CPI. Um, in the in the Telegram group, I'll look at it closer to the day and then explain it, right? Um, yeah, I'll explain it closer to the day so that you're aware what's going to be happening, right? Yeah, that's with regards to that. But now we see that we should be focusing on USD. So yeah, without delay, let's get straight to the charts, right? What happened last week as anticipated? I'll just stop my video so that it doesn't distract y'all. Cool. What are we anticipating this week? Okay, cool. Last week, so I've got an indicator here that separates the weeks, right? So I can see which week is which. So I can see, last week this is the movement, the week before it was that. So uh, as per notes, as per notes 8 to 12, which I set up last week, I said we're looking to buy DXY, right? Last week. So let's check what happened quickly. DXY, DXY last week, this is last week. So DXY last week, the buyers came in. So we are 100% on point, right? Cool. Um, Next up was gold, right? We expected a sell on gold. Said we're selling gold last week. We expected a sell here. It hit some, well, this is a stop hunt basically from what I mean, if there was USD strength, this should have dropped, right? So for it to push high and come back to that same zone, it was just killing all the people that are wanting to sell it, right? Then obviously that was a loss. US 30, we said sell. Let's go to it. And this was last week. From the week beginning, it played around, but yes, it was a sell. So we were accurate with that one. Um, Nasdaq sell, right? Well, Nasdaq, yeah, last week it was just choppy up and down. So that one, you should say there was a sell and there was a sell, but yeah, didn't go completely down. So, but yeah, we'll analyze it further. Just checking what happened with the analysis. German 30, last week from the beginning of last week, it sold. So yeah, we were 100% accurate on that one. Then we have two GBP USD and Euro USD sells. So let's check it out. GBP USD last week, that's when the week started last week, sold. So we were 100% on point. Euro USD same. We anticipated a sell. We were 100% on point. So only two trades. Well, I can't say Nasdaq was a failure, but only one trade was a fail. So we were like 90% accurate or so. So yeah, the analysis are going as we anticipate. So now going into the next new week, right? Let's get some money. This week there's a lot of USD news. Cool, right? Sure. So now we know that we should be focusing on USD pairs, right? By the way, if there's any specific pairs you want me to look at in these reviews, please comment on the on the on the on the comment section of the YouTube and tell me which pairs you want me to start looking at as well, right? Cool. So now this week, what do we see, right? Let me get straight to it. Uh, so I look at DXY, the dollar index, right, to see what's the plan for the week. So let me just disable this. Well, I don't need to. So for this week has started, I'm expecting bearish momentum. So yes, that push happened. And then now I'm anticipating a sell, right? In this week, I'm anticipating a sell to come, and then we're going to push back up again. We're going to start pushing. So the momentum, the trend is bullish, but after this big move, obviously there needs to be a retracement, right? So USD weakness, 100%, my opinion, now it's a bearish move for this week, you know? So using the indicator that I use, right, to predict movement. Right. Looking at USD, right? So yeah, USD, I said we're looking for sells, right? Right. So if I'm looking, look what happens with this leading indicator of mine, right? So you can see that once it hits those highlighted areas, price rejects and changes direction. Last month it came here. So this is a month, right? Last month it came here, hit there, then became bullish, right? Here, now we've hit a colored area, you see? It's highlighted. So look what's happening in that area. You can see that there's rejection in that zone. So this is telling me that I'm anticipating sells. And it agrees with my analysis, you know, my long-term analysis on dollar, you know, that yes, there's supposed to be 5 waves to the upside. So one push, two push, three push, but there needs to be a retracement. And this week is a retracement move. Depends when it gets here. Once it gets here, then you start buying, going with the momentum, but it is going to retrace, right? So it is a bearish momentum. So in that zone, we sell, right? We sell USD. So with selling USD, I'm going to end with gold because of what happened last time. So now we're looking at selling USD. So with selling USD, that means right indices are going to go up, right? So that's how it goes. So where's that? So now since we're selling USD, all pairs should be weak with USD. So let's start with US 30, right? The index US 30. US 30, you see it's in that area that I told you about. It just extended way below what I expected, but it's just a stop hunt. It's coming back. It's hit the area where it's supposed to and supposed to be bullish. So we're expecting buys on US 30, right? This is my weekly analysis. It's in the buy zone. My students know. After the blue line, anyway, where it starts from, if it starts from the green side, we're looking for bulls. If it starts from the red side, we're looking for sells. So we're just in the bull side. So we do anticipate that movement to occur, a bullish run to come through, right? For the week, right? So that means we're buying indices, which means US tech. This is monthly pivots. This is Nasdaq. It's in a consolidation at the moment. You know, it's busy touching, they're going, they're touching, they're going. So it's not showing a true trend, but if, so yeah, we've analyzed that one. So if we look at it from a charts perspective, analysis perspective, right? Yes, this is the trend that it broke and supposed to stay below, right? So it did come. We were looking for sells every time it comes here, touches this trend, and then it does sell, but it hasn't really pushed to the downside. So it is sort of in a box, you know, in a box here. There's a consolidation box that I could say it's that one, right? It's in a consolidation box there. So we're really looking for it to break that box to come to the downside. So the best way to enter that one, if you're looking for enter it, is if you look at this on a daily time frame, right? The moving averages, which if you want to learn them, obviously contact me on my Instagram. Anyway, so we can see that as long as price is above this red line, moving average, we should be expecting buys. So right now it's still above there. It's not breaking. You see, there's no candle close below that red SMA. You see, so um, once there's a candle close below there, that's when I'm gonna anticipate sells. As much as here on US 30, it was playing above daily time frame, playing above, touching every time it touches the red SMA, it supports, right? So what I was waiting for, even though I saw a sell here, I wasn't selling. I was waiting for a break. Candle closes below that red SMA. Look, so candles were not closing above that SMA. So that gave me indication that it was a sell and it sold. You see, look, didn't break above. So that's the same mentality that I'm having for 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 Nasdaq. The safe sell is below the SMA, a candle close below, then it's worth trying to sell it, right? So we're just waiting for a sell. But you can see with the moving averages coming closer to each other that there's a change of direction coming, you know, because the further they are from each other, the more the trend is going in that direction. But yeah, anyway, let me not get into mentorship right now. Um, and then let's see what's the next one. What's the next pair that you can look at? Euro USD. Euro USD, it's in the buyer zone, right? So with looking at this as well, all right. So we've analyzed Nasdaq. Now we're on Euro USD. Euro USD, there was a head and shoulders. Head and shoulders always means we're anticipating a change of direction. All right. So it did the head and shoulders, broke the neckline. Now it needs to come back to that neckline. Price needs to come back to that neckline before continuing to the downside. So we need to come back to that neckline and then drop. So USD weakness, we're 100% on point. And our leading indicator is telling us that we're in the right zone to attempt buys. So we good to try and buy in that zone. So we could, yeah, you can start buying or wait for a double bottom. But yeah, we're in a bullish market in terms of Euro USD as weakness of USD, right? That's that. Okay. And then we've covered that. Then we have GBP USD. GBP USD, same zone. We're looking for buys in the zone. Looking at it from that perspective of this. If there's a breakout of anything, it needs to come back and retest. So we've been playing on in this box. We need to come back and touch and go. You see, we need to touch and go. So we need to come back and say, if you broke out of that box, come back and retest me to show that you really have broken out. So yeah, we're buying, and you can see already the buys are pushing through for GBP USD. Right. So yeah, week, everything week, as it's been explained, for um a weak dollar, German 30, it has already moved from the zone. Damn, we missed out. So this is basically week by week. So yeah, beginning of today told us to buy, and it's already bought. But yeah, anyway, this one is gone already. So I'm not even gonna try. I always believe that if the train has already moved from the train station, do not try and get on it in the middle of nowhere. So for me to even try continue with the buy on this pair, I'd have to wait for a breakout, a retest, and then attempt to maybe buy it. But it is gone. Like, it has moved. Today it has just moved. So yeah, that's why I'm not looking too much with regards to. Because yeah, I mean, even if we pull, it's already the start of a week. Look how much it has moved. So yeah, I'm not gonna be trading that one. Um, yeah, so we're looking for, like I said, USD weakness. So USDJPY, I'm gonna just add it. Um, USDJPY chart window. Has it hit some targets? No, it hasn't hit the zone that I want, so I'm not trading it. Closing that. Then there's USDCHF. USDCHF, let's see if it has hit any targets. Not yet as well. But it's in a good zone. It's in a good seller zone, you know, for me. So I see a double top here, and it's gonna drop. So with that said, I'm looking for a sell here, right? Looking for that to sell. But I'm just waiting for it to have a candle close up below this SMA, because you can see this SMA has been, every time it touches it, it's supporting. So looking for a break below. Once that happens, then I'll be anticipating to enter some sells, right? So yeah, that's all the pairs covered. And then last one, gold, right? Let's get into gold. What has happened to gold? We're in the good zone. So yeah, gold has hit target as per the leading indicator. Then that's why also I think last week I was saying I'm looking for sells here. But obviously there was a lot of sellers here in the market, sorry, anticipating the sell. So it had to kick them out before it sells. So unfortunate. That's why we use stop losses. Yeah. But now the momentum is 100% in the bearish. So we're definitely looking for sells. Now we are definitely ready to come to the downside, right? So where would I enter? When would I enter? Let's check. With the moving averages, we are below the red one, H1. So yeah, we are safe to sell this week. We're good. There's some candle closes below. I would really love to sell when it's below though that SMA there, you know. But yeah, I would actually love, the safest place is below here. But as we've seen, that this one was the one that was holding it. So there's a lot of candles that's close below. So we're safe to sell. It's good to sell it. So yeah. So what's the conclusion for the week? All right, DXY, we are selling. So that's the week of the 15th, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, 15th to 19th April. We are selling this, we sell this, we sell that. We are buying, we buy that one. Nasdaq, I am removing. It's still consolidating. German 30, I am not taking because it's gone, but I'll just put a buy. since we know, but it's gone already. GBP USD are ready to buy. And Euro USD we are ready to buy. And then so I'll put it by the most, like which one is the best one, best to worst to look at. So these are the top two. Then that one I'll make number 3. This one number 3, because it's Euro USD hasn't moved. So that's what I'm looking for as number 3. All right. Then number 4, this one. Then number 5, number 4, GBP USD. All right. And then number 5 is USD sell. Yeah. So that's what my key focus on, right? And then we'll take it from there. So those are the top 5 that I'm looking at. So I will be looking for sales on US30 gold. So the nice thing about this broker, XNest, the reason why I'm also using it is because I'm really good at DXY, right? Anticipating DXY momentum. And I don't have brokers that you can trade the indice, right? Actually, I've looked around, I can't find one. So here I can actually trade the the index, here. So it's tradable, the dollar index. So yeah, I will trade those cells for this index, whereas a lot of brokers don't have the index to trade. So that's nice thing that I like about it. And yeah, the withdrawals are quick as well. So it's reliable and it has my dollar index, and yeah, everything is there. So what else is there to explain? So yeah, that's it, eh? That's it. I've analyzed everything. Um, if you want to get contact with me, leave me a comment on the comment section of the YouTube video. Or come to Instagram on my profile, Mr. US30, and click on the link tree. All right, here on the link tree. And yeah, you can contact me if you want access to the YouTube channel here. The Signals Telegram channel is there. It's also on the link above this video. The broker, if you want to register with the broker I'm using, so that everything I trade happens as you trade it. Mentorship, you can click there. Then if you want to contact me, just click there. It will lead you straight to me to have a talk so far. So yeah, cool. Yeah. So yeah, that's how you contact me. If you want any pairs for me to analyze, please do so. And then on my YouTube channel, do yourself a favor, right? And subscribe, Just subscribe on the videos. Yeah, just subscribe there. The video, click subscribe, and yeah, so that you don't miss the analysis every time, because that way every time I post something it alerts you. So yeah, just subscribe so you know. But yeah, that's it for me for the week. See you next week, or those that want mentorship. Yeah, I showed you how to contact me on my link tree. Awesome. So have a profitable week. Cheers.